Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Coach Rock here from Revenge Basketball, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to master some of the best moves you can have in your game from home. You don't need a basket to work on this, although if you have a basket, of course, you can still work on this by adding jump shots and driving to the basket after these moves. But this is a lot of what I did as a kid, and it's a lot of things I tell my players to do when they're at home. You can still get better even if you don't have a basket. Sometimes, maybe the only time you can get to a hoop is outside, and sometimes it rains, but you can still work on your game. If you have a basement, if you have a garage, pretty much anywhere you can work on these moves. All you need is a little space and a ball, of course. So the first move we're going to do is a double crossover. All right, and again, we are working on repping this move, isolating this move. So when we work on isolating moves, we work on trying to be as explosive as we possibly can when we are doing the move. All right, so for example, I like working this double crossover because it makes you, one, get low, get explosive, and it also works two different moves at once. And I'm talking about the Tim Hardaway double crossover. It makes you work on two moves at once. It's just a great move to, if you have like ball on a string handle, like people like to say, this is a move that will really show, do you really have ball on the string handles? All right, so basically what we're doing here is we're here, cross. All right, and you also do the other direction, here, cross. So the main thing we're doing here is we're going to pretty much stay stationary, and we're just getting low, boom, 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 boom. All right, because when you get in the game, you'll have a better opportunity to boom, boom, and use more of your body. But first, again, we're isolating just the move, not the setup, not the counter, just the move here. So it's boom, boom. Notice how I'm leaning with my body, throwing the ball hard, boom, boom, throwing the ball hard. And you're probably going to lose the ball. You should be losing it because I want you really throwing the ball as hard as possible. Same thing when I'm going this way. Notice how I'm not just going like this, am I? I'm leading with my head, because in a game, if I'm driving to the basket, this is what makes a defender think I'm going. My head, I can't go there without bringing my head there, right? So if I'm going like this, a defender has to react. And then that's when you cross. So boom, 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 boom. So that's pretty much how we want to work it. Using the whole body, being explosive, and then really working on throwing that ball. See, I might lose it sometimes. That's okay, because I'm really trying to get better here. And notice how the ball went high. I don't really care about that right now because I know I can control it better low, but I'm really working on ball on the string handles here. So I want to be hard, explosive. In order to throw it harder, I need to have the ball out here. And then once you really get tight, then you work on making it tighter, keeping it closer to your body. Much easier to do when you've worked on it from all different angles. All right, so now we're gonna keep working this move, but we're gonna add another element. So we have here, double cross, but this time, remember how before we were just stopping here? This time we're going with it, but then we're pulling back like that. So it's boom, 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 boom. So we're making a defender think we're going this way, and we can go that way, because we're probably, once you get good at this move, you're going to break somebody's ankle and you're going to be gone. Now they're going to try to play you for that. So you're going to hit them with that. They're not going to bite. They're going to be right there. And then you're going to be able to come back this way, where you can either shoot, go that way. There's a lot of different things you can do. So this is like a third part of that same move. So everything stays the same. Boom, 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 boom. We're just getting used to that. Getting used to that movement. Same thing, both sides. All right, next move is a pullback. I've always talked about this. This is one of my favorite moves, especially if you're a right-handed player. Well, if you're any type of player, but if you're going strong side and you want a way to change speeds or change directions or stop on a dime quickly, one of the best moves to do is a simple pullback. It's safe, keeps you between your man and the ball, gives you good control. It's very easy to get open for your shot A lot of the best scorers in the league use this move to stop on a dime. Now, of course, you could work on these moves on both sides, but honestly, I like working on this move going right. I think it's very difficult to do this move going left. I think there's better moves you can do going left. Like I'd probably work on a drag dribble here, boom, or something like that. But for purposes of this, again, you can work on it left, but it's going to be difficult to really master because the whole purpose of the pullback is to get in your shot here. Pulling back here with a left is really going to leave you not in a great position. So the next move I show you will be a move you can do going to your weak side. This move, first, let's just focus on it on our strong side. So all we're doing here is just practice here, pulling back. Ready? Boom, pulling back. Again, I'm getting low, I'm exploding, and that's all I'm doing there. All right, really working that pullback, working that creating space, getting our body used to. I see a lot of players, they come in, they do a pullback like this. It's much different than what I'm doing, right? I'm here, making you think I'm attacking, then I'm pulling back. But I'm still on balance to get into my shot, whether I go off the hop or the 1-2. Okay, so like I said, strong side, I like doing a pullback. It's very easy for you to implement to your game. It's not too complex, not too confusing. The footwork is pretty easy. Same for a step back. We're going to do step back going to our weak side. Again, you can do a step back going to your right side, which the great scorers like Kyrie, he's very good at doing step back going right, but it's tough. Again, I'll explain quickly why. It's because if I'm stepping back right, when I get into my shot, look where I'm at. If I'm a right-handed shooter, right, this is a tough shot. I have to literally shift my whole body. It's not impossible, but if you're younger or you're just getting started, it might not be the first move you want to master. Whereas my step back going left, guess what? Everything's in line. I'm ready to shoot. And it's the same thing with the pullback, right? Why did I like the pullback better on this side? Basically, because my footwork to shoot is perfect. Whereas I pull back here, it's the same predicament with the step back, right? My feet are off. Now, if you're a great player, if you're athletic, this is something that you can fix while being in the air. But that's something a little more advanced that you can work on later. But first, let's master the basics. So step back, right? Sometimes I tell my players, don't even work on a dribble. First, just work on the movement. So you can hold the ball here and just work on, just so you get it. So it's here, boom. So that's the step back. Now we can add a dribble into the shot. So here, notice that's all I'm doing here. Working just like that, repping that, making that easy to do, get comfortable doing it. And then if you have a hoop, you can start shooting out of these. All right, so the next move we're gonna do, it's a behind the back move, but it's a little different. Basically what we're doing is we're getting a little quick head of steam and we're quickly going behind the back. I found this move to be extremely effective for younger players, especially because you guys, more than once you get to the professional level, you're not really dealing with that much full court pressure and stuff. But when you're young, not everybody can handle the ball. So one of the best defenses a lot of teams will do is full court pressing, man. You'll see this, whether you're just starting AAU, middle school, high school, you're going to face a lot of pressure probably. So this move, it could be used as a half court move, but usually it's used to just create quick space in the half court if you need, if you're setting up the offense, but also it's used in the full court as well. So it's a good move. Basically all you're doing is going behind the back. We're going to practice both directions here at the same time. So for example, what I would do here is just quickly go here, boom, boom. This is all I'm doing. Because if somebody's guarding me with tough pressure out here, I'll go hard and I'll stop and quickly be able to notice how quick I was able to change directions. So if I know my man, it doesn't matter if I'm being defended tough here, the ball is always protected, right? Because I'm in between man and ball. Boom, boom. Ball staying tight to my body. It's a great move to be able to stop on a dime And not only stop on a dime, because a pullback, right, or a drag dribble, we can stop on a dime, but it's not as quick to change directions because we have to kind of then go or then go. With this, you're literally doing all that at the same time, stopping on a dime and changing directions at the same time. Very difficult for a defender to stop if he's running full speed, trying to stay in front of you. It's very tough, and you might even make a few people fall. I've made a few people fall over the years growing up from this move because they're running full speed trying to stay in front of me. They might trip over their feet, they might trip over my feet. We know the fans don't care whose feet they trip over. If they fall, they fall. So this is one of my favorite moves to do. It's very good for younger players because it's simple, also very effective, great protective dribble. If you found this video helpful and you are looking to take your game to the next level, definitely be sure to check out our training. It's at revengebasketball.com/YouTube. I'll show you my 3 biggest secrets to become an elite player on the court. I'll put that link in the comments for you. I'll pin it there, so be sure to check that out. If you enjoyed the video, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up for me. Comment below. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, any video ideas that you would like to see here on the channel. Definitely let me know. Last but not least, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Until next time, I'll see you then.